chakras. What are they, and how do we use them in our day-to-day life? Whether you know it or not, you're using your chakras all the time. And if you don't clean them, they're going to get clogged. And your energy isn't going to flow very smoothly. Now, what the hell's a chakra? If you've seen Naruto, you know that chakras is like the energy in your body. You have chakra. It's a collective noun. And the energy in your body, according to Naruto, can be persuaded to go to other parts of your body to make that body stronger. They deal about chakra control. But no one in this life is a ninja. None of us can control our chakras. Avatar The Last Airbender teaches in Season 2, the episode titled The Guru Pathik informs Aang, and kind of us in a way, that our energy flows like a river. And it is our responsibility to make sure that river is clean. Right? Because we've all seen that giant trash island in the middle of the ocean. If we cleaned that up, our ocean would be healthier. Right? So if we clean the trash in our energy, in our soul, then we'll have a cleaner soul, right? Well, at least that's the thought process. Now, chakras are a Hindu or like Buddhist principle. And while Hindu is a religion, Buddhism is just a way of life. I'm not a Hindi. I'm not Hinduist. Hindi. I'm Catholic. But just because I'm Catholic doesn't mean I can't be a Buddhist Catholic. Now, a Catholic Buddhist makes no sense, in my opinion. And when I Googled it, some other guy agreed with me. But he also agreed that I can totally be a Buddhist Catholic. I am a Catholic first, but then Buddhism helps raise my Catholicism. That's fine. Catholicism teaches a lot about the soul and how body and soul are connected. And so, if your soul's not clean, your body's not going to respond very well. Can you hear the cat yelling outside? That's fine. Anyway, I did a little research after watching the Guru episode of Avatar The Last Airbender before it came on Netflix. I saw this when it came out, like on TV. And I've been trying to use it in my day-to-day life. Catholicism teaches that meditation is very important. It is the way the human mind and soul ask, how and why do we live in the life of Christ? More importantly, Catholicism teaches that through meditation, we can discover answers. And I think thinking about your chakras is a good way to meditate, because it hits on almost every aspect of life. So, let's just start cleaning our chakras, I guess. Well, I'll be cleaning mine off camera, but I'll explain to you how to clean yours. Make sure your energy is flowing properly. And if you get really good at this, you might be able to do some extraordinary things. Be it not miraculous, but some things you probably wouldn't think you could do. Let's start with the first one, probably. The first chakra. The chakra of trust, safety, grounding, and survival. At your roots are blocked by fear. So, to clean this chakra, you need to think about what you're scared about. What is making you untrustful? What makes you feel unsafe? What makes you feel like you're not grounded? What makes you feel like you're fighting to survive? At your roots. It is located at the base of your spine. A little lower, probably. So, with proper posture, you can think about all the things in your life that you're scared of, like clowns, or like scary animals, or even things that are not physical, like the fear of the unknown. Once we accept that we can't know the unknown and that we cannot do anything but trust in God, once we realize that we need to have our trust in God and His plan, then your red chakra's clean. Or once you come to terms with the thing that you're scared of, shouldn't really be that scary, your red chakra's clean. And you can move on to cleaning your next chakra, the second chakra. Your second chakra is your orange chakra. It is where your pleasure, creativity, and emotions come from. It's at your sacrum, and it's blocked by guilt. Where's your sacrum? It's really close to your tailbone. So, your red chakra is like here, and your orange chakra is like just barely above it. So again, proper posture. You can't be creative if you feel guilty. I find it really hard to have fun and find pleasure when you feel guilty. Your emotions are blocked by guilt. Your sadness from guilt is not true sadness. Though you need to feel it, you need to understand why you feel guilty. Maybe you keep lying, which is in your red chakra. So, if your red chakra is clean, you shouldn't feel guilt for your lies, because you shouldn't be lying. Instead, you should think about things that you feel are your fault. Then you need to realize that they probably aren't your fault. And if they are your fault, you need to make amends. You can't do that by meditating. You need to physically go out and repent. You need to pay penance. It's not hard. It's pretty simple, but it can be pretty difficult. It's not complicated. Now, the Catholic Church usually assigns some prayers when they assign you a penance. But if you have one thing that you feel super guilty about, praying might not work. And instead, you need to go out and fix it. And then, by fixing it, by clearing your guilt, your orange chakra is clean. Your orange chakra is clean. And you can begin to clean your third chakra. Guilt is really heavy, and letting it go makes your soul a little lighter. So now that your orange chakra is clean, let's go clean the next one. Your next chakra the third chakra, is your yellow chakra. It is the chakra of will, intellect, and personal power. It is at your core, right by your belly button. So, when you are cleaning this chakra, you should probably make sure your belly button can see the world. Your will, intellect, and personal power are blocked by shame and disappointment. What are you ashamed of? What do you feel like you can't tell other people? What disappointments have come to you, or have you caused others? If you've caused others disappointment, and you're thinking about it still, you should probably go back to your orange chakra, because that the disappointment you bring others brings you guilt. And if that one's clean, you should only be thinking about the disappointments that you bring to yourself or that others bring to you. And we need to understand that our will to not disappoint isn't weak at all. Super powerful. Our intellect is blocked by our shame. If you think you're wrong all the time, your intellect is going to start to believe that you're wrong. And your personal power will start to grow once you are no longer ashamed and no longer disappointed. So think about what makes you ashamed. What are you too ashamed to say out loud? Just think about it. And then come to terms with it. And then, once you realize that that is not something to be ashamed of, that it is not a disappointment, it just is, then your yellow chakra is clean. And you can move on to your third chakra, fourth chakra. Fourth chakra. Your fourth chakra is your green chakra. It is the chakra of your love, your relationships, and your compassion. It is in your life, in your heart, and it is blocked by grief and grievances. Grief is a heavy topic. Grief is really hard to get over. When someone dies, we grieve. But not only through death do we grieve. We grieve through failures, disappointments. But your disappointment should have been cleaned in your last chakra. And so, once you let go of your grief and you understand that love is eternal, your green chakra will be clear, and you could love freely. Your relationships will be healthier, and your compassion will be sincere. Fake compassion isn't compassion. To show your compassion, you need to clean your green chakra. I'm sorry, you just do. And so, think about why you're grieving and what you're grieving. And remember that the human soul is eternal. Though our body might die, our soul will live on. Be it in heaven, hell, or purgatory, but it's there. It exists. On another plane. I like to imagine that they can see our plane, or that they at least feel our plane, and we'll soon be reunited with them. Because in eternity, 80 years isn't long. Because time's irrelevant when you have all the time in the universe. And more. Infinity is a huge concept. And so once you realize how long, or even, I guess, how short this life is going to be, and then how long your afterlife will last, your green chakra will probably be cleared. And you will no longer grieve heavily. And you can move on to clean your next chakra. Your fifth chakra? Fifth chakra. Your blue chakra is the chakra of truth, expression, and communication. In your voice. At your throat. Right around here. You know, that Adam's apple that's staring you in the face. Are blocked by lies. Is clogged by lies? Lies are deceptions. And through deception, we hide the truth. We need the truth. In a world where we don't know who to believe, we need to understand that there are some people telling the truth out there. There are some people lying, and we need to trust that we can distinguish between the truth and the lies. We need to understand that our lies hide our truth. And so, if you start speaking the truth and stop lying, your blue chakra will be cleared. Your truth will come out. You will express your ideas. And your communication will be on point, if you understand what that means. Now, if you have a sore throat, your blue chakra is probably clogged. If you're like hoarse, you probably used your blue chakra too much. The only way to clean your blue chakra is to stop lying. Maybe drink some water. But the truth is, water is essential. We need water to survive. And if you're hoarse, there's a good chance you're dehydrated. So, the truth is, even though water is not in of itself spiritual, we can use it to clean our spirit. Water's blue. Is that a coincidence? Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Water's not even blue. Water's clear. Some water's gross and brown. But the truth is that once you clean this chakra, you can move on to your next one. Your sixth chakra